Greetings, true believers. It's your old pal Spider-Man back again for another shave. This one's kind of out of schedule. I usually do these on Saturdays, but due to the times and due to work practices, sometimes we get to stay home. So I got the opportunity to do another video here. So we're gonna get right into it. Shaving Cadre, if you're not on it, we've been doing the ABCs of shaving. Which means every day there's a different letter, and we try to use products that fit into that theme. So today is G, and we are going to be using the Green Fairy from Mystic Water. Also, in addition to the themes of the ABCs, we're also trying to highlight Mystic Water as much as possible. I've been using Mystic Water every single day this month, a different scent every single day. Eventually I may get to the point where I have to repeat a couple, and there's definitely some letters in there that I'm not going to be able to fit in, so I'll do something else to fit in with the letter theme. But Green Fairy, if you don't know the term, and I'm going to be using my Diggs brush from Oz Shaving Company, my green brush to go with the Green Fairy. But the Green Fairy is a nickname for absinthe. So if you're not familiar with absinthe, it does have a very strong anise flavor, which if you don't know what that is what flavors black licorice and black jelly beans. So if you're a fan of those flavors, which I am, try some absinthe. It's usually kind of expensive, so I think I've only had it once or twice, and I'm not really sure, what kinds of absinthe are out there that you can get for a decent price that are actually good. So I haven't really experimented too much with them. I've just gotten a couple of drinks from bars or whatever that have them, but haven't really bought any on my own. Get some of this excess lather before I waste it. So anyways, Green Fairy, it smells like anise, smells like black licorice. Not overpowering though. I've had a black licorice scent, I think from Sterling, that was pretty strong. This one's a bit more subdued, so I actually like this one a lot better. So I'm kind of getting a late start on the day. I did get up and worked out this morning and kind of took my time, stretched a whole lot, because it's my first day getting back into working out. I've gotten into and fallen out of working out so many times, and got on the keto train, lost a bunch of weight, got off the keto train, and gained it all back. And I'm really tired of the way I look right now. The way I feel is even worse. And I'm kind of using this quarantine time to reassess everything that I've been doing with diet and exercise, and really getting back on and kind of focusing on what is the best thing for me to do to feel good mentally, physically. Definitely challenging times right now. And as we're all locked up and can't get out much, we shouldn't be going out unless we absolutely have to. So focusing on yourself and focusing on your health is really, really important right now, or it's really easy to kind of fall off the wagon and become couch potatoes, which I don't want to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to binge watch Netflix just like everybody else, but I also want to take care of myself. And I am using my Occam's Hiram razor. I love this thing. It just provides a very easy, thoughtless, mindless shave. It kind of has a weird design. It's unlike anything else made outside of Occam's. It takes a feather blade, feather single edge blade, but it's kind of floating in there. So you can actually just push down on it. So it's just basically spring pressure that's kind of holding it in place. And I just pulled it out. There we go. It's just kind of in there, which allows it to move, which I guess sort of like the design of the Gillette multi-bladed razors, how the blades flex. It has that same type of movement, which allows it to kind of go along with the contours of your skin, but unlike the Gillette razors, it's only one blade, so it's much better for your skin. Much less irritation. Well, no irritation from this, but I know when I use 3 blades, 4 blades, I get irritation. It just cuts too close to the skin and rubs you raw, and don't like that. Anyways, back to the story. We were watching Netflix, my girlfriend and I, the other night, and started watching Lock and Key. And first couple episodes were okay, but once we got into it more, it got really, really good. I think we binge watched like 4 or 5 episodes last night, stayed up until after midnight watching them just because they got so good. So I think we got 2 episodes left. I'll probably watch them tonight. I know it was recommended by a few people on the cadre. Also, if you haven't watched Tiger King, go watch Tiger King. It's a beautiful, glorious train wreck of a show. And another one I just started while I've been working out is The Witcher. Got through a couple episodes this morning, and seems pretty good. I know Don recommended that one for me. He said, kind of if you're into Game of Thrones type movies, type shows, then that's one that you'd kind of like. And he's right. It's very similar to that, different storyline, obviously, but it's the medieval kind of show, and it's got some magic and monsters in it. But it doesn't have like the weird sci-fi feel to it. Like, it doesn't feel like a sci-fi channel series or movie, and how those can kind of feel cheesy. It really has the same feel as if you're watching Game of Thrones. So, trying to stay in the house as much as possible. I mean, obviously getting outside, getting some fresh air, but trying not to go anywhere. But I do have a doctor's appointment this evening, and I gotta drive about an hour to get there. It's at one of the hospitals. And so I'm gonna be making a mask so that I can wear when I go out. Secretary of Defense put out a statement. I'm just gonna do a little bit of touch up. Put out a statement that everybody on any installation, military installation, if you cannot maintain 6 feet of separation, then you will wear a mask. And even if you have 6 feet of separation, it's still recommended to wear a mask. So I'd made a couple of masks already that my girlfriend's been using when she goes to work. So I'm gonna make a couple more for me for going out, and then when I go back to work, just gotta be safe out there. Might take chances. I mean, you might think it's silly to wear a mask, or if you're in an area where you're the only one wearing a mask, then you might feel silly, but I mean, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting everybody else. You might be, who knows, you might be carrying and not showing, and you're protecting everybody else around you so that they don't catch it from you, and whatever else is out there, you're protecting yourself from catching it too. So just makes sense. I think it's gotten out of hand in this country, and people haven't been taking it seriously a lot of the time, and it's kind of caught up to us. And I think people need to start paying attention to that and doing the right thing. All right, get some witch hazel going. And then for G, for my aftershave, we're gonna go with Clubman Gent's Gin. Got the double G going. Kind of has a sweeter, almost like a gin and tonic smell. It's kind of bright, a little citrusy maybe, but it doesn't smell boozy. You know, they've got 3 different ones: Whiskey Woods, Gent's Gin, and Brandy Spice, which are the newest scents from Clubman. And they have that feel, scent, evokes a emotion of sitting down drinking a cocktail, but they don't come off as super boozy. So you're not gonna feel like you just splashed whiskey or gin directly on your face. So don't worry about that. But they are really good scents. I enjoy them all, but I think this one is my favorite. So there's a shave for today. Pretty easy going. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll probably do one of these every day for the rest of the week, and we'll see how it goes from there, if I got something to talk about. And if not, I'll just ramble anyways. Right, Dave? I know Dave in Kentucky knows that I like to ramble, because that's what I do. Anyways, check us out on the Shaving Cadre. I know we're talking about doing a virtual meetup using the Zoom app. So that's really cool. You know, these times where you're not getting out, you're not socializing as much as you can, doing virtual meetups is a cool opportunity to keep your distance from people, but still get together, have a conversation. You know, sit around, have drinks with each other, smoke a cigar, pipe, whatever, just relax and enjoy each other's company. And that's what we're gonna try kicking off. It'll be tomorrow. So if you wanna join us, you're gonna have to join the cadre, and sign up for it, and we'll shoot you the information to join us. I think it's going to be a really good time. Probably going to try to start doing this regularly, like maybe once a week, if it's successful. And I was talking to Dave, Barber Dave, about doing something kind of extra special with it. So we'll see how it goes. And check us out, shavingcadre.com. Join the forum, great group of people. I think that the shaving forums and the wet shaving communities in general are awesome because it's kind of a sense of normality. You know, like I've been saying, you can't get out, you can't socialize, you can't go have drinks with your buds. But when I go on the Shaving Cadre, when I get logged onto the forum and I'm chatting with everybody there, it's like nothing has changed. The camaraderie is still there, the banter is still there, the good conversation is still there, and that's like my main source of normality. Like everything is still going the way it used to be, and that's rare in these times where everything is different. Your work schedule's different, maybe your schedule isn't different, but the way you go about getting to work, how you're working, who you're interacting with, how you're interacting, that's all different. You know, you're hanging out with everybody that lives in your house, and that's it. Like, you can't go out and spend time with friends. You can't go to a club. You can't go to a movie theater. You can't do all the things that used to be normal day to day. But at least when you log on to the Shaving Cadre and you log on to the shaving forums or whatever site you go to, that's still a sense of normality. Everything is still there. And so if you want that kind of interaction, join us. Join the Shaving Cadre. We'd love to have you. I'm Spider, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.